likes, man. That was my shit, man. Oh, man, so sad, so sad. Oh, oh. Shit, bro. That old dope. That shit dope.
Today, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 13 yards on the game's opening play. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. Down.
48-yard line.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 20 carries, 111 for yards, and a touchdown.
And the way they ran the ball last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff. Because
Come on, man. What the fuck, dog? Niggas don't jump. Man, fuck that shit, man. That shit blows the fuck out of me every fucking time, dog. Like, come on, man. This nigga's open. Like, open like shit. As soon as he throws the ball, interception. Like, motherfucker comes out of no fucking way. Like, dog, come on, fuck. Man, I ain't gonna shit piss me fuck off, man. It's like every fucking game he has to throw an interception. Like, it's just like, motherfucker be wide the fuck open. On the sideline by itself. Throw that motherfucking bomb. Wide receiver don't even jump for the ball, and next thing you know, the safety just jumps out of nowhere and just catches that bitch. God damn, Slim. I swear I was throwing to my wide receiver and not your motherfucking safety. What the fuck, man? Man, you gotta fix this shit. Because it is way too easy to get an interception. Like, come on, man. Ain't that many interceptions like that. People don't intercept like that in real life. So you need to cut this shit out. Straight like that. It's bullshit. Fuck is that nigga? 97.
Today, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
Last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio's pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going.
Come on, man.
Passes.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play.
Ridiculous, dog. It's ridiculous. How is that not a sack?
He goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Man, it makes you terrible.
A huge play there right off the bat. 55 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Open man here, Sims complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
Second timeout. Who took a timeout? See what I'm saying? It said timeout. No one took a timeout. No one got charged with a timeout. So who took the timeout? Game cheating right there. Boom. See what I'm saying? Shit like that. That shit should not. How the fuck I'm supposed to compete with that? You giving them the time. Come on, man. Ain't nobody hurt. Nothing.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
1st and goal.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 104 yards. To the air again, Burrow.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon.
Number 28.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way.
Ain't no way. See what I'm saying? But they always catch the ball. Come on, my man was right there. Come on, man. Bullshit. He caught on 2 motherfuckers, but he just catch it. Fake catch.
Down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full,
I seen me sack Joe Burrow like twice, and he just magically throws the ball. Seen an impossible catch just now. I can't get a hand in there, nothing. He knocked the ball out. Got 2 motherfuckers on him, but he just catching them like that shit.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
At their own 25-yard line.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
You're not going to let me win this game.
The numbers for
how
a
much
week ago.
Look, what the fuck? Oh my God, dog, I ain't even hit the button like that, dog. I did not hit the button, man.
offense in this game
shit
has to be
me, right?
satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan. We're trying to keep a defense honest. When the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it lines up.
See why I can't throw a pass like you? See? You know what I'm saying? That's bullshit, man.
And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Fuck. Come on, pause the motherfucking game so I can send this bitch and get the fuck out of here. I'm tired of this shit.
Here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball.
Damn, they dogging the shit out of me. Look at this shit. Good dog. 3 points. Field goal. See, I would like to just do this with all my games and not even play them. But nah, you gotta play that shit. See, nigga wasn't gonna win, couldn't win. No way. It was not letting me win that game. I'm better than, my team is better than that team. Hands down. Got the #1 defense. They just let them throw on me everything, man. Fuck that shit, dog. Shit made me don't want to play this shit no more. Seriously. Man, pissed me the fuck off. That's why I don't play that MUT league, that MUT shit no more. Because I was spending too much money on that shit. Trying to get new players and all that shit. Fuck that shit. I could do this for all that. Your running back's unhappy. Man, fuck you, dog. You wanna get traded, bitch? Man, fuck you, man. Tired y'all whining ass bitch. Last motherfucker kept whining like that. That makes, I understand where you come from. It's not just some of that. That makes sense. I'm a little disappointed. Well, I don't give a fuck. Look, morale went up. The entire offense. Unutilized running back is unhappy with how you're using it. How can you incorporate the game plan? The fuck? They still asking me? What the fuck is you asking me for? Fuck it. Fuck it. Oh. Play with me, nigga. Tripping. They be tripping for real. You already halfway. Man, I'm trying to tell you, I'm ready to just get new players, man. Man, damn. Ooh, he good. That's the one. He the one. He 5'8", 196 pounds. Okay. Damn. He got the next motherfucker. He's 6'4". See what I'm saying? First round talent, 7th round talent. But this motherfucker right here, Craig Reed. That ain't gonna be my first pick. That's my second pick. Craig Reed will be my second pick. My first pick. Damn, not him. 7th round, that's crazy. Like, you see how far down that nigga is? All these motherfuckers in the head of him. they ain't even half as good. I think he might be one. I might throw around pick him. I really want him to. Really want him from Michigan. So. I'm telling you, man. You gotta go to heaven here, man. I was only 442 people. That's not bad. And he got a green jump. That don't mean something. Because these niggas be having red jumps. Like, they not supposed to be there. Like, all the way down to the bottom. Look, 7th round time. Because he supposed to go undrafted. But they saying he undrafted already. I'm getting
Tonight, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, we write a finish to Week 12 with a good Monday night matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Atlanta Falcons. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2018 draft, the Oklahoma Sooner, Baker Mayfield.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better. Partners, a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll run with McFarland. not
nigga
get
got up
there
on-
as they stop him
what the
short
fuck?
right around the 33
I tackled him, he tackled
Just a
him.
1
Then
yard
the nigga
gain
got up and
and
ready to
that'll
run.
be the call
Come
of the
on,
Colts
dog.
team as it's 4th down.
I can't
So
run
opening drive, 3
this
straight
close to a
runs, unable to
motherfucker.
pick up the
If I
first.
just, like,
I know the fans want to see first down.
graze a
but guess
motherfucker.
what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing.
This shit
Sometimes they
crazy,
scripted
man.
it.
I
And
graze a
some of these
motherfucker.
runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
Yeah, that wasn't even
A
no
good kick, 49
No
yards.
blocking,
Just
like,
3 on the
hey,
return.
oh,
And the Colts will
something
go on offense here, 1st and 10. So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with a football. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass. That's not going to be good enough. You got to get that changed around.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 12 yards there and a first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Indianapolis.
From the gun, Bean. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally. Looking to throw. Bean.
Come on, why he jumped over top of me, though? Come on, dog. This shit is ridiculous, man. How can he throw an interception every fucking time he throws the fucking ball?
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's going to get this all the way to start a 30-yard pickup.
And for defenders, that's the ultimate risk. Keep them on the line of scrimmage, but got the step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there.
So here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Mayfield now. And nowhere to fit that. Kenny Moore that time there on the coverage. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackman. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
They'll take over.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Got him.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. Well, last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
They'll try to run with Hines. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. On 3rd down.
Hines.
And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
And Lutz's kick is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
3. Falcons, nothing.
Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Now they set up a screen for McFarland. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Bullshit, man. They call that shit on the sleep.
So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
And that's going to be incomplete.
What was that?
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down.
Taco
just would not
be
denied. That's a loss of 7. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
A 45-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will tie us at 3-3.
Ties the game at 3.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big
why did he hurt him?
And in
I was trying to take a knee.
Probably should have taken a knee as he
I was trying to take the fucking knee. He started jumping up and down.
And
I swear that's how you take a knee.
And you know,
I'm trying to listen to take a knee, right?
Left to play. We're not
I'm not tripping, right?
Yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division.
You know what I'm saying? He getting blocked and he still makes the motherfucking play. Every time they do that shit too. But these motherfuckers,
you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
This is a good book. This guy go good.
On 2nd down now.
Look. You see that? How you grab me? You been blocked. Come on, man. I'm trying to go around this fucking side. That's crazy.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Bean. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. On the delay, here's Hines. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
How is that 1 yard?
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Hines.
Come on. Oh, my God. He just broke through 2 of them and got tackled. Come on, bro. Y'all got to stop this shit.
So that doesn't help.
Man, it's 2 people blocking the man. How the fuck is he still making the tackle? Come on, man. That's it.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd down, Hines. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
A 25-yard attempt.
And Lutz puts this one through. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
Colts 6.
So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Dan, I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Now we'll again see Calvin Ridley in the Falcon offense. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. It's not even a question for me. The way he's playing,
what the fuck?
he's doing a nice job.
What the fuck?
Increase things.
Who the fuck is that? That ain't even Julio.
Maybe that can reverse things.
I don't know who the fuck that was. That nigga was fast as shit, though.
Ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. First down, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He'll swing that out, complete to McFarland. He'll go down, but not before.
Who man is that?
Inside the 30.
Like, he's supposed to be covering. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. He's not supposed to be wide open coming on back to you. There's no point. Like, somebody's there. There's a spy. Like, the nigga's playing a spy in the middle of the field. What the fuck? He ain't covering nobody.
I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He ain't covering nobody, bro.
For the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
You know, everything. I got it.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot and cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this...
And he's going to go down.
See what I'm saying? He's being blocked until I decided to go that way. Once I decided to go that way, he wasn't blocking anymore. Come on, dog. That's phony as shit. That's some fake ass shit to me. You feel me? That's all I can say. That's some fake ass shit. Like, the AI ain't that good. Like, you just making it like my shit's some shit. Like, come on, dog.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Aggravating, man.
All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times
pretty
with our
ass run right there,
tendencies,
boy.
time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try
Damn,
and create some
bro,
offense.
They always have
31
those
yards.
in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
I get it.
On 1st and 10, Bean. He'll take a shot down.
Get it.
And
Let's go.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael
Get it,
His first touchdown
Bean.
on the year. And the Colts have broken
catch,
our
Pip.
tie as they
Shoot.
take the lead. Well, they had
Thank
their
them,
chances in the
motherfucker.
first half, you remember,
No,
but had to
that
settle
bitch.
for
Fuck
2
that
field
shit.
goals.
Get that.
This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they
Far
got
as I
range,
could.
but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
On the sideline, difference of a feeling between
Being
3
like,
and 6 is
you got to throw it on the far possible.
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment.
All he really
The
can do is get
touchdown,
behind.
well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
A very quick pass to
They
Ridley.
caught that.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the gun, Mayfield. And right with it here over the middle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it, because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it. Right?
Come
He's trying
on,
to
huh?
make his way through all that
Man, you
traffic.
all the way back. What the fuck is you all the way back there for? How you can't be a corner man?
It's a gain of 13. And
I'm
a
like really
first down
confused
for
about this shit.
Atlanta.
That shit don't make sense.
At the 50-yard line.
Mayfield now from the 50. And he gets this one to Ridley.
They
complete.
cannot even cover
And
these
he's out of bounds
motherfuckers,
as he
man.
gets this
Fuck.
down to the 45.
Calvin Ridley.
God damn,
Bounds
dog.
at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
6
4.
yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Game.
From the gun, this will be McFarland.
Oh my God. Are you fucking kidding
And
me?
he's going to get
Come
this
on,
pretty
man.
close to a first down at the
Now he
Colts
breaking
39.
tackles. This is phony ass
Out of
fucking
that
shit,
one, and
man.
it moves the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a run with McFarland. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
1-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield firing quickly.
Oh, come on, man. That was right there. He just threw the ball.
He's going to get this inside the
Shit,
30.
man. He just threw that ball, dog. I get one of them calls every fucking game, bro.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
And quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. 7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. To throw again on second down. Mayfield. And he is
That's the tight end. That's the tight end. I ain't changed no play. Ain't nobody on him. How is he wide open? I'm playing man to man.
The Falcons are an extra point away.
How is he wide open?
Football game.
It's a tight end, dog. It's not like it's like.
Wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
See that?
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And after a sluggish, numbers bear that out.
And you're a baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of a baseball season?
Oh, boy, 4 in a game.
Yeah, about 4 in a game.
4 times 162.
350 or so, right? Sometimes it takes a while for a guy to get going. That's my point. It's not the first few carries. You don't worry about that. As they go along, get that guy lathered up, get those blocking assignments down.
Crazy.
Those 2-yard gains turn into bigger gains as the game moves along.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run. So
What the fuck is going on? Like my running back is not in the game. What, he get hurt? What's up? No injured players. So why the fuck is this shit don't make sense, dog? Like that shit whack, bro. Like they took him out. They putting a 3rd string running back all the way in the game. Like, come on, what are you doing? This shit don't make no sense, man. And it's in the middle of the game though. This shit ain't been like this the whole game. My man been there on the playbook the whole game. Now he's not there. That don't make no sense. And he's not even getting the ball. That's why I'm not understanding. It's not even. He's not even a fucking. The dude that they just do it with is not even a fucking running back. So how the hell is he running the ball? I'm lost. The nigga ain't even a receiver. The nigga plays defense, dog. Crazy, man. Seriously, though, man. What's up, though? I don't get that, dog. How is that possible? I don't even know what to do. Like, he's not on the depth chart. I can't take this man out because what am I supposed to do, dog? There is no number 4.
offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Looking to throw on second down. Bean. And this is going to be intercepted.
You see that?
Ricardo
you see that? Did you see how he caught the ball on my man? My man didn't even tackle him. He just runs and goes the other way. Come on, dog. Take that shit, man. And the whole time he's playing middle of the field.
We're in the fourth quarter and it's a tie game.
Look at the animation. You see the animation? You see how faster his players moving than everybody else? That's the bullshit that I'm talking about. That's that thick ass shit I'll be talking about.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Following the interception, Mayfield.
Bitch.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. back right around the 48-yard line. Patrick Owasor. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Throwing on 2nd and long.
Nice.
Taco
Tuesday.
Taco Charlton able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks,
Taco
that can be demoralizing for a team.
Baby. Yeah. What you want, treat? You want a treat? Want a treat, Papa? You want to get you?
Pass.
Fuck that shit. Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna
A turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
That was you. That's why when they let me turn into my man.
A few different ways to play it offensively, but this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it, and this time it results in an interception.
On 1st down, it's Hines, and able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure
Oh, my God.
get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on what could be a pivotal 3rd and goal now in a tie ball game. This is Hines. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only about the 4.
That shit crazy, dog. Like, real loud, though. That's some wild ass shit, dog.
1:57 to go in the ball.
Like, that's some really wild ass shit, dog.
Coming
like,
now for Will Lutz.
I got 2 motherfuckers blocking the motherfucker. He still gets a hand.
The kick by Lutz is good.
Everybody don't have that good, that pheromone shit when you tackle them.
Falcons 13.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard
Mayfield and the offense now. Down by a field goal. 1:54 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. And they get him down.
How's he hurt?
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now, after the completion,
my lineman here, though.
An injured player.
He ain't do nothing.
While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right
Open him
back.
up on her.
Here's Mayfield. And incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now Mayfield. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Hines. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming from the left hash mark. This a 43-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6.
19.
So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot. So for Indianapolis,
The win is their 8th on the year, and they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long.
Kansas City still the #1 seed again. Oh fuck! I would have to play the Bengals in the prison. It'd be a different game. Damn, my defense is fucking 89, dog. My defense is a fucking 89. You know what that? So, you got on a team on here that got a defense that's 89. Wait, not that. My fucking bags. Yeah, he's a cornerback. How does a cornerback?
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's second.
And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Bean got a man. It's Tanyan complete.
Bean's pass.
3 yards the gain there. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 45.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I don't know what's going on. That's crazy.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
That's good.
They run with Hines. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
What the fuck did he just do?
Stiffens and pushes this to
That nigga just ran the wrong way.
Just that first read that you
What the
had,
fuck
maybe
did you
get it
just?
in
What the
pre-snap,
fuck
and
was
he locked
that?
in on his target,
I ain't had nobody on me. Nothing like, come on, man. Oh, man, this shit. Oh, man. Real loud.
And on their
real bad,
first
real
drive,
bad.
the offense staying out there.
Damn.
They're going to go for it on fourth. Operating from the gun. And that is going to be incomplete. Here's a timeout called.
I don't play this shit later, man. I apologize, man.